He's unable to eat.
Welcome everybody to the merriment-filled occasion. What makes an event so memorable? Is it just a celebration? It is a fun-filled event in an entertaining galore that makes it unforgettable. The sonorous drum beats of the band are indeed so levitating, and receiving the lavish welcome, here we have our chief guest, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, and guest of honor, Dr. Sridevi Satish Balaji. Let us all give them a round of applause. Proceeding with we Shankarites thought of reversing our rich traditions and the dire need to preserve our rooted culture, and so we have embedded the rhythm of values in our programs today. Proceeding with a lavish welcome, we will start with the Tulasi Vandanam. Tulasi or Brinda is a sacred plant. It is regarded as a threshold point between heaven and earth. So now, let us start with the Tulasi Puja. Along with its scientific benefits, Tulasi in specific is really special. A flower has fragrance only when it blooms, but every part of Tulasi has fragrance. How fascinating! No wonder it is a divine plant. So, let us proceed with the Tulasi Vandanam. Here we have the chief guest and guest of honor coming for the Tulasi Vandanam.
Yenmule sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham tulasi tvam namamyaham yenmule sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham namamyaham sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham tulasi tvam namamyaham yenmule sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham tulasi tvam namamyaham yenmule sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham tulasi tvam namamyaham yenmule sarvatirthani yenmadye sarvadevata yadagre sarvavedascha tulasi tvam namamyaham tulasi tvam namamyaham.
Thank you. It was indeed an auspicious start to the event. To invoke the blessings of the Almighty, let us now call upon the Nightingale of SSGA Tambaram, Srimati Sita Lakshmi. I request everyone to rise up for the prayer.
भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बूफलसार पक्षितम् उमासुदं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्.
Thank you, ma'am. It was truly mellifluous. I request everyone to be seated.
Devi niye tunai, Devi niye tunai, Tenvadurai varmina lochani, Devi niye tunai, Tenvadurai varmina lochani, Devi niye tunai, Tenvadurai varmina lochani, Devi Devadi Devan Sundareshan, Devadi Devan Sundareshan, Chittam Kavar Bhuvana Sundari, Devadi Devan Sundareshan, Chittam Kavar Bhuvana Sundari, Amba Devi niye tunai, Tenmadurai varmina lochani, Devi Malayadwajan Madhava mein, Malayadwajan Madhava mein, Kanchana Malai Udalvi Maharagni, Malayadwajan Madhava mein, Kanchana Malai Udalvi Maharagni, Alai Magal Kalai Magal Panikir Vani, Alai Magal Kalai Magal Panikir Vani, Amudanaya Iniya Muttamil Valata, Alai Magal Kalai Magal Panikir Vani, Amudanaya Iniya Muttamil Valata, Devi niye tunai, Tenmadurai varmina lochani, Devi भजरे गुरुनाथं, भजरे गुरुनाथं, मानस भजरे गुरुनाथं, मानस भजरे गुरुनाथं, मानस भजरे गुरुनाथं, मानस भजरे गुरुनाथं, भस्मरुद्राक्षादि you.
Thank you. It was a divine experience. And adding to the divinity, next up we have a high-spirited event. Can you guess what it is? Well, maybe you would be more elevated if we start with the introduction.
Pleasure to watch tiny tots roll, jump, and shake themselves. This is a place where we appreciate imperfections. Let us invite the tiny tots of SSGA to welcome us in their own style. In all this world, there is nothing more beautiful than seeing a happy child. Today, we have such a young and joyful batch of children to make this event more beautiful.
खुशियाँ हैं बाहें फैलाई आशाओं के बादल छाए कोई उमंग है ये जिंदगी रे
एक धरती का आंचल ओढ़े दिल से दिल के धागे जोड़े बांटे जहां में अपनी खुशी रे
प्रीत की रीत सिखाते हुए दिल मिलाते हैं पर्दों पे हम
दिलों में प्यार की ज्योति जगाते हुए आ जाओ मिलके हम तुम ये कहे गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः
Tonight, I'll call you what you like. We'll make it such a night to remember all our lives. I'll really blow your mind. Oh, blow and make your mind up. We're running out of time.
Welcome, everybody come, welcome, welcome. To the party come, welcome, welcome. Everybody come, welcome, welcome. To the party come, welcome, welcome.
There was indeed a cute start to the event. It was indeed a whirlwind of joy and excitement. Those were some endearing grinning faces. Keep it up, children. I now take the privilege to welcome all the dignitaries onto the stage.
I now call upon the chief guest. and guest of honor. And now also the trustee member, Mr. Viswanathan. And also Nagarajan sir. And all the principals of SSV.
I request Kalevani ma'am, Padmavati ma'am, Lata ma'am, Soumya Shankar ma'am, Soumya ma'am, please ma'am.
Now I call upon Puja Shri of Grade 4 to welcome the gathering.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all at this important moment for celebrating our 12th annual day. With the blessings of Almighty, the Periyavas of Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam and all known and unknown Gurus of Akkan Bharat, we all are gathered here on this annual day. This is truly a valuable and a special event for everyone. I firstly welcome our esteemed correspondent, Sri M. Ramakrishnan. It is an amazing opportunity to wholeheartedly welcome our chief guest, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, and guest of honor, Dr. Sri Devi Satish Balaji. On top of that, I extend my warm welcome to our beloved CEO, Sri S.K. Sundarajan sir, on this special occasion. I would also like to welcome our humble principal ma'am, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, and I equally extend my deep welcome to the principals of Sri Sankara group of institutions. Education is far more than what we learn in the four walls of our classroom. Education is life, and the fascinating adventures in life open the doors to self-realization and self-reflection. Undoubtedly, we are very fortunate to have such teachers who recognize this and light up the wondrous path of knowledge. I welcome my teachers and all the teachers of Sankara group of institutions, and I also extend my hearty welcome to all the non-teaching staff. No one can love you more than your parents. Their love is truly selfless, pure, unconditional and forgiving. With immense pleasure on behalf of my school, I welcome our dear parents. We cherish your partnership and collaboration in all our endeavors. Your revered presence in this ostentatious occasion is highly valued. Today's children are the future of our country and the world. Teaching the values of life, discipline and culture can make them grow as responsible citizens. So, I welcome all my dear friends to this evening. I would once again like to extend my welcome to all the dignitaries, teachers, staff, parents, and of course our zestful and passionate students who are an integral part of this institution. I request your kind cooperation throughout this program to make it a grand success and a joyful celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Puja Shri. That was indeed heartwarming. I now respectfully invite Sujata Shekhar ma'am and Veera Raghavan sir to introduce our honorable chief guest, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, and the guest of honor, Dr. Sri Devi Satish Balaji.
Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara. Namaste everyone. Today, amongst us, we have a tall man who has grown in vertically in height and horizontally in knowledge. He loves to be in green robes as his outfit carries knives and scissors in his hand. He is a Mr. Fix-It of the very naughty calcium deposit of our body with a notorious tail which activates the wheels of our body. He cheers up in attending emergencies. Yes, I am talking about our chief guest, Dr. Satish Balaji, who is taller than our Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan. He is a doctor by profession. Mr. Satish Balaji has MBBS from Chettinad Hospital and Research Institute, affiliated to Dr. MGR Medical University. He pursued his knowledge in MS Orthopedics and Traumatology and emerged as a batch topper from Sri Balaji Medical College and Hospitals. He started his medical career at Hindu Mission Hospital as a medical officer and consequently got promoted as CMO and was in charge of trauma and emergency ward and worked as an intensivist, maintaining ICU and critical care. From 2015 to 2019, he served as a senior resident in Department of Orthopedics under Dr. A. Shivakumar, as an assistant orthopedic surgeon in NR Hospitals, Perambur, under Dr. Sunil Kumar, and he has assisted major hip orthoplasty and orthoscopic procedures of knee and trauma cases. He also served as an assistant orthopedic surgeon in Ishwar Medical Foundation, Kolattur, under Professor Dr. Vijay Nasimhan, and performed major orthoplasty and trauma surgery. From 2015 to till now, he is serving as an associate consultant in HMS Spine Institute, Tambaram, as Register of Spine Surgeon in Department of Institute of Advanced Spine Sciences, Gleneagles Global Health City, Chennai, as Senior Consultant and Orthopedician at Tambaram Medical Center, Chennai. He is an expertise in handling traumatic spinal injuries and instrumented fusion, posterior instrumented fusion techniques. Also an expert in MIS, minimal invasive spine surgery and endoscopic surgery, discectomy. He is well groomed in SNRB, medial branch block, TFASI and pain management, management of spinal infections including tuberculosis, post-operative management including rehabilitation, physiotherapy and dressings, SSG and VAC therapy. He nails his leadership and decision-making skills by managing in highly complex clinical scenarios. Let us now get to know about his publications, which explicitly talk about his wide and deep knowledge in spine science. He published his dissertation on functional, neurological and radiological outcome of high-grade spondylolisthesis with delta fixation in adults. Functional outcome in management of floating elbow injuries in pediatric age group, non-biological DMARD therapy in psoriatic arthritis, a prospective clinical and radiological outcome study. A case report of grossly comminuted tibial plateau fracture with triple plating, a two-stage procedure. It's a great pleasure to welcome such a noble personality as our chief guest tonight. We are welcoming you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. Now I hand over the mic to Mr. V. Raghavan to welcome the guest of honor.
Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara. Here is our guest of honor, Mrs. Dr. Sridevi Satish Balaji. She is a graduate from Government Kadalur Medical College in the year 2013, and a gold medalist in general surgery. She completed internship at CMC Vellore in 2014, worked as a junior assistant in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology in CMC Vellore. She joined as a Tamil Nadu Government Rural Service in 2015 as assistant surgeon in Thoothukudi district and currently working in Chengalpattu district, Tirupurur block. She also served as a special health officer in charge for Defense Expo in 2018 and a state nodal officer for Chess Olympiad, which was held in Mahabalipuram recently. I welcome you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The presence of the chief guest and guest of honor has truly added to the jubilant occasion. Next is a very special part of this event, the felicitation ceremony. May I request our trustee, Shri Viswanathan sir, to felicitate our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Can I now have the privilege to call upon Mrs. Naharajan ma'am to felicitate the guest of honor? Doctors were one out of the many to whom we conveyed our tribute during the pandemic. And now we all take the pride in conveying our huge tribute by felicitating you and especially having you here. They have worked so hard for the society with great devotion in their field and we are extremely privileged to felicitate you for today's evening. Let us have a round of applause. Thank you for the ceremonious honor, ma'am. It was indeed grand. I request Nagarajan sir to hand over the memento. Thank you, sir. No, ma'am is doing some. Next, I request our beloved principal, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, to present the annual report of our school.
Hara Shankara, Jai Shankara. Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam Karunalayam. Namami Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Sadashiva Sabarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Parampara. Let me prostrate at the feet of Almighty and my preceptors, the pontiffs of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, and seek their blessings. Namaste to August gathering. I take pleasure in welcoming our honorable chief guest of the day, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, Chief Surgeon, Spine and Orthopedics, Assistant Professor of Tagore Medical College and Hospitals, and our guest of honor, Dr. Sridevi Satish Balaji, Assistant Civil Surgeon, Chengalpattu Medical College and Hospital, who in spite of their busy schedule have taken their time out for us. Our guiding light, beloved Correspondent Sri M. Ramakrishnan sir, respected CEO sir, Sundarajan sir, esteemed trustees, Pamal Vishwanathan sir, Nagarajan sir, and all dignitaries on the stage, my dear principals, staff members of our sister schools, parents, well-wishers, teaching and non-teaching staff, and my dear children, a cordial welcome about to one and all present here. I am very happy to welcome the dignitaries on and off the stage. Before I present my annual report, allow me to give a background of today's theme of our 12th annual day. We at Sankara is a part of huge lineage of Guru Sishya Parampara, stretching over 2,350 years, even before the advent of Jesus Christ. Akhand Bharat was under turmoil of plethora of beliefs. There was a need for a spiritual leader to emerge. Lord Shiva himself came into the form of Adi Shankara and established Shanmata. Our Kanchi Mutt is one among the mutts that Shankara established. From then on, there has been a lineage of 70 pontiffs. The highly revered Periya Periyava, Sri Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Swamigal, fondly referred as Mahaperiyava, was our 68th pontiff. Our beloved Acharya, 69th pontiff, Sri Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal, who is fondly referred as Pudu Periyava, instrumental in very great social reforms and who is the key spirit of many schools, colleges, hospitals, and many more, including the school now we are standing in. My obeisance to the great Jivan Muktar. He was the guru of our 70th pontiff, Sri Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal, commonly called as Balaperiva. Such is the divine lineage. We today take this occasion to fondly remember sage Santipani, Guru of Sri Krishna, Guru of Arjuna, Govinda Bhagavatpadar, Guru of Adi Shankara, Viswamitrar, Guru of Sri Rama, Lord Muruga, Swaminatha Swami, also known as Tahapan Swami, Guru of Lord Shiva, Lord Surya, Guru of Siranjeevi Anjaneya, Ashtavakra, Guru of King Janaka, and more. Now we see youngsters being guru of old people. The Guru is also defined as mother in the case of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. To be fair, as we are global, we also recognize the lineage of Socrates, Aristotle and Plato. Aristotle, Guru of Alexander. In most recent past, we also recognize Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Guru of Swami Vivekananda. Vande Guru Parampara. Now we move on to annual report. An annual report exemplifies the past accomplishments and presents the blueprint of the future of any institution. Our annual report is a vow taken and commitment made by our vibrant school team to work meticulously to achieve greater heights in all spheres of life, be it academics, sports, discipline, leadership, morals and ethics, so on and so forth. Our primary focus is not just to create stereotyped robots, but to create visionaries who can be creative, critically analyze and solve problems, and work in collaboration with others in a team, uphold our culture and tradition, and lead the country to zenith of success. I feel humbled and privileged to present the annual report of Sri Sankara Global Academy, East Tambaram, in front of such an elite gathering. Academics is the soul of a school, and we have reasons to be happy on this account. First, let's start with scholastic achievements for the year 2019-20. Abhirami R. got A star in Business Studies and English, A in Mathematics, Biology, Chemistry and Physics. Gurumurthy S. got A in Physics, Chemistry, Business Studies and English. In the year 2021, Keshav R. world topper in English with 100 out of 100 score and A star in all the subjects. World topper in English, scoring 100 out of 100. Varshini R. A star in all the subjects. Guhashri K. A star in Biology, Business Studies, Chemistry, English, French and Physics. Monish S. and Murali Krishna have proved their academic caliber by scoring A star in Biology, Business Studies, Chemistry, Mathematics and Physics. In the year 2021-2022, Matangi R. secured 9 points upon 9 in 6 subjects. Nitin Harish secured 9 points in 5 subjects, namely English, Business, Chemistry, Mathematics and Physics. Arihant R. secured 9 points in 4 subjects, namely Mathematics, Physics, Business and English. Training programs. Professional development of teachers is an ongoing program at our school to keep them updated with the latest in their respective fields. Teachers at SSGA are sent to attend various courses. During the pandemic, our teachers attended various training programs offered by Pearson and other institutions. Srimati Sujata Shekhar completed PG Diploma in Learning Disability, which has helped her to identify slow learners and boost the confidence of individual by giving remedial measures. Srimati Sujagita completed her postgraduate diploma in counseling and emerged as a counselor of our school. Both these courses were jointly offered by Care Institute of Behavioral Sciences, Chennai and Annamalai University. Srimati Vidya and Selvi Somini have completed their A2 level in French from Here and Now Institute and Let's Speak Academy respectively. International Primary and Lower Secondary Professional Development Sessions by Miss Sarah White was attended by faculties from all the departments. The school strongly believes in the professional development of teachers and to ensure this update gets translated into more effective and better teaching learning process. A professional training center with a high-speed internet. Latest systems are provided by management for the teachers. We thank our beloved correspondent sir and our management for this wonderful gesture. Laptops are provided to all the departments. We once again thank our correspondent, sir. In the assembly area, green grass mat is replaced with new ones. Play area of KG kids are revamped with beautiful wall painting and matted flooring. In the science lab, gas pipeline was replaced and all the equipments are revamped. New books for the library were purchased to nurture the reading habits of our children. I would like to place on record my most sincere thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Correspondent Sri M. Ramakrishnan for the trust and excellent support extended on us. Competitions. We at Sankara, with the vision of instilling in the young minds the Indian culture and tradition blended with Western education, encourage the children to participate, engage in various intra-school competitions, ensuring and sharpening the talents of our kids. Our academy organizes various events to commemorate the occasions every year, and during the year 2021-2022, we had Janmashtami competitions, fancy dress, recitation, quiz on Mahabharata, skit on Sri Krishna, draw and color, voiceover. Vinayaka Chaturthi competitions, drawing, recitation, fancy dress, skit. Independence Day competitions, and so on. Teachers' Day, KG Grandparents' Day, KG Graduation Day are all held online. MI Kids Champ Contest 2021-2022, Varshika S of UKG won MI Champ Award. Online sports competition, Shraddha Virtual Kale, 1 minute fitness challenge held on 13th and 14th of August 2021, and our school proved their talents and fitness with many laurels and awards to our school. South Chennai Softball Cricket Association, affiliated to Tamil Nadu Softball Cricket Association and Softball Cricket Federation of India, organized the first Open State Softball Cricket Championship 2022. Our school girls A team won the trophy for the third place, and girls B team won the trophy for 4th place. Selvi Adya Shrikant and of grade 8 and Selvi Shivani of grade 6 were awarded with the medal and certificate of excellence. Master Shyam Surya of grade 6 won cash prize of rupees 500 in digital contest Cybermania 2022 with the theme Smart Home Automation. World Brahmins Welfare Association conducted an oratorical competition through online, in which Selvi Sri Kripa of grade 8 participated and got selected among the best and top 20 students. PropertyWeb.com conducted drawing competition 2021, wherein our children participated, and V. Harini of grade 3B and S.A. Arush of grade 2 won prizes to their credit. Aravinda Bharati Chennai, an organization which aims to instill the patriotism and national integration among young minds, conducts every year community singing event during Diwali festival. Maitrim Bhajata, a community singing event and speech on Rajaji's thoughts on nation building, an online event held wherein our students participated and showcased their spirit of patriotism and national integrity, for which they were recognized and appreciated. Selvi Anjana of grade 6 participated in India Got Talent, and Selvi Viksha of grade 7 participated in Sweet Tooth in Kalakriti, an international competition conducted by Wales International in Jambakam. They were placed in first and third position respectively among 36 schools in and around Chennai. Self-confidence is the first requisite to great understandings. As a major step towards boosting up the confidence level of children, assembly presentation is done by children class-wise with the class teacher's guidance. Besides this, children recite Sanskrit slokas such as verses from Bhagavad Gita, Aditya Hridayam, Subramanya Bhujangam, Durga Pancharatnam, and more. Students Enrichment Program. This academic year, we started off with the first program with investiture ceremony, where the Council of Leaders were elected in a democratic way through both electronic voting process and ballot box voting. At this juncture, we like to share that our computer staff, Srimati Anushya, designed a software for electronic voting using the Opinion Stage platform and this gave a real-time experience for our children from grade 5 onwards. Grade 3 and 4 experienced traditional ballot box system of voting. This in turn gave the children a better understanding of different types of voting process. The ceremony was presided by Air Vice Marshal Swaminathan and Srimati Janaki Swaminathan. During dispersal and on all special occasions, elected council leaders take up the responsibility of ensuring the smooth flow of events. To promote a competitive spirit and teamwork, our 4 houses, Hastamalaka, Padmapada, Sureshwara, Totaka, have been delegated various duties in turn on a monthly basis. This year, we have introduced Green Life, wherein children will maintain plants by watering, trimming, pruning and manure them with the motto of spreading greenery. This initiative was started as a part of Vanamahotsava. Children took active participation by bringing grow bags, saplings and manure. Planting was also carried out by the students. Thanks to our parents for extending their wholehearted support in this venture. Prudent and noteworthy deeds of students are acknowledged by giving them chance to hoist national flag in assembly session on Mondays. Children from grade 9 visited Sankara Vidrasham, where they spent quality time with elders by conducting games and danced with them. The inmates also shared their experience and their golden memories. As a token of love, the inmates were presented with snacks and an amount of money was donated to them. With this visit, children understood the value of taking care of elders. The freedom fighters are the heroes who liberated us from foreign rule. Numerous brave-hearted souls didn't get recognized, even though they contributed immensely during the fight for independence. In the month of July and August, the theme taken was Unsung Freedom Fighters. Children and teachers came up with many interesting personalities and understood the value of freedom with responsibility. Senior students report numerous school celebrations happening in school to Times of India, which are published in Children edition of Times of India regularly. This initiative encouraged to enhance the literary skill of students and to encourage them to take up a newspaper reading regularly. Celebrations. During Navratri, our teachers participated in the Navratri Puja and offered their prayers and chantings. On 19th August 2021, Sanskrit Day was observed through online mode. Dr. V. Mohan, Karyakarta from Samskrita Bharati, was the chief guest and engaged the children from grades 5 to 8. He elaborated in an interactive mode the greatness of Sanskrit and its simplicity. Mahakavi Bharatiyar birthday was observed in the month of December and had various events to commemorate like Bharatiyar song singing event, oratorical, collage preparation, etc. Srinivasa Ramanujan's birthday celebration was observed as Math Day with an exhibition and presentation during December 2021. Aradhana during His Holiness Sri Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Swamigal and His Holiness Sri Sri Jayendra Saraswati Swamigal were observed spiritually in our campus. His Holiness Sri Sri Balapariva Jayanti was celebrated with pomp and fervor in our campus. Children performed puja, offered flowers, fruits and sung bhajans in praise of Guru. Mahashivratri was observed in our school campus with puja and bhajans. Primary children and parents joined the puja through online, whereas high school children participated physically. Various competitions were conducted and Science Expo was organized to earmark the events. In January 2022, Republic Day was celebrated online mode. Virtual Kindergarten Annual Day was celebrated via online mode, in which our tiny tots display their talents in an energetic manner. This academic year, Mahapariva Jayanti was celebrated with procession in palanquin with great devotion and pomp. A mass chanting of Vishnu Sahasranamam participated by the whole school was conducted by Vishnu Sahasranama Samsthan. Independence Day was celebrated with various competitions. On August 15th, national flag was hoisted by Chief Guest Sri Kamaraj and Guest of Honor Srimati Padmavati Kamaraj. They distributed the prizes followed by cultural events. Before concluding the report, let me pay obeisance to Almighty and the Acharyas of Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham for guiding me in leading our institution through the path of success. I also take this opportunity to express my hearty gratitude to our Honorable Correspondent, beloved CEO, and all our trustee members and supporting principals and dedicated staff members of our Sankara fraternity. My special thanks to all my teaching and non-teaching staff, students, parents, benefactors and well-wishers for their continued support and cooperation. Jai Hind, Hara Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara.
It was such a wonderful year at SSGA. Thank you, ma'am. Even though I am a part of it, it was a proud moment to hear the nailing achievements. Now, I welcome our correspondent, sir, who's here to this auspicious occasion. And next, we have our towering young chief guest, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, have here to take the podium and deliver his benedictory address. Let us all have a round of applause for him.
Good evening. Honorable Correspondent, Sri M. Ramakrishnan sir, Honorable CEO, Sri S.K. Sundararajan sir, respected Principal, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan ma'am, Vice Principal, respected teachers, dear students and parents. It's indeed a great honor and a privilege for me to deliver this speech on the event of the 12th Annual Day celebrations at Sri Sankara Global Academy. Students, I get school are the only last few days where you've been given the answers first and then we ask the questions. Life generally throws challenges which we are not prepared for. Just like the way, the last 2 years we've been fighting against COVID, which we are not prepared for earlier. But come on, I know there's a lot of doctors, engineers, auditors, lawyers in this group who's gonna get great marks and come out of flying colors. But I'm not here to talk about how to get great marks and how did I become a doctor? Of course, today is annual day and the mood is for celebration. Why do we have to waste that? So let me talk something out of the syllabus which is not given. Let's talk about health. Health as defined by WHO is a state of physical, mental and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Let me break it down. So what do we mean by physical health? Physical health, I mean we have to improve a lot of physical activity, we have to maintain the ideal body mass weight we have to maintain, and we have to do a lot of activities. We eat right, we should know what we eat actually. So before getting into some fast foods or into junk, just literally read the ingredients, look at the contents. Do we just put 4 spoons of sugar in 1 glass and drink? Definitely not. So why do we have to do all these things? So physical well-being is also a very important thing in health. And apart from that, the school PT periods and all, if you guys say that we have just given 1 hour a day to play and there's been science period every day, but come on, life throws bigger challenges, Once you get out of your school and all, there is literally no PT period at all. I think the last PT period I had was 45 minutes of driving. That's it. That is the only PT period I had. So we have to find time. We have to make sure that we engage ourselves in adequate walking, climb the stairs as much as you could, drink enough water, get exposed to sunlight, involve in active play. I mean, that develops a lot of other critical strengths as well. And coming to mental health is something like how do we behave with the fellow seniors, how do we behave with our own friends, are we emotionally prepared to face failures and all. There are a lot of winners here. Are the runners really happy about it? Are they, taking it up in a very good way and going further? Those are the things which comes under mental well-being. And coming to social well-being, of course, we are all a social animal. We are all human beings. But are we really being human to people? That is the question. So be kind to others, respect your seniors, because without my senior, I think I can't be here at this stage. So, and last but not the least, me being in this field, I would also like to add that please do drive safe, drive responsible to all the parents as well. I have seen a lot of accidents. I don't want to see anything further. And come on, no amount of adrenaline can make you walk once you are paralyzed. So please be responsible. Don't waste food. Don't waste even water. I would say even air now. I think after COVID, we can even say air. So please be responsible. All the resources are for us to enjoy and to also to give to others. Thank you, and I can't wait to see the people perform.
Thank you, sir. Such inspirational and erudite words are sure to stay with us for years to come. And those were some really practical health tips and were in the need of the hour, so we will definitely follow them. And next, we have another interesting and important personality, Dr. Sridevi Satish Balaji, to address us. Let us have another round of applause, guys.
Respected members on the dais, teachers, my dear children, and all the lovely parents and guardians who have come here, a very warm good evening to everybody. First of all, I'm extremely grateful to address this young and ignited minds in this 12th annual day celebration. A school plays a vital role in the life of a child. I am whom I am because of my school and my teachers, and for that I am ever grateful for my school and teachers. Just being present here amidst you all puts me back through the nostalgic memories of my own school days. And with that context, I'd like to share my thoughts on the evolution of career developments, newer opportunities, and overall a healthy upbringing of one's own life in comparison to the previous generation who are the present age parents now seated here. So 12 years back, around 2012, a similar gathering for an annual day event would have happened. And what do you all think would have been the topic of discussion then? So 2010 was the advent of smartphones, laptops, craze for gadgets, high-speed internet, which was all slowly creeping in. 2010, to go back, I was an undergrad medical student, second year, and we were so naive and innocent, carrying books which were easily weighing around a kilogram, and we were all worried about what to do next in our life. Believe me, this is a very common thought for each and every person at that vulnerable age in any stream of career. So what has suddenly changed over all these decades? Apart from books becoming replaced by tabs and laptops, chalkboard classes to online classes, what else did change? Typical Indian parents' point of view of making their children to become engineers, doctors, bank managers, bureaucrats, getting them placed in the private or a government sector, thinking that life is settled and now my kid is in a very good position, I think that thought should have definitely changed. If not, if you're still dreaming of making your child one such, then it's your own dream and not the child's. Even after becoming doctors or engineers, we have seen a great shift in their careers to becoming entrepreneurs, app developers, IAS, IFS officials. I know doctors, few of my friends who are such officials, data analysts and data scientists, vloggers, Uber car owners, YouTube content creators, social media influencers, fashion bloggers, fitness coaches, cloud computing specialists, and whatnot. A decade ago, if somebody had said they worked in the cloud, you might well have wondered what they were talking about. But today, half of the US businesses use the cloud management and engineering and have become occupations which are now on the lead. Similarly, in the field of medicine, occupations like genetic scientists, biomedical engineers, midwives, lactational counselors, childbirth advisors, and aesthetic physicians, therapists in all departments have become career choices now. And trust me, for the people who have deviated from their own professional career to pursuing their passion and dreams, have become pioneers in their own field. So parents present here, I have a very humble request. We have to understand the fact that we are dealing with the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha generation of kids, whereas we belong to the millennium. One good example to give is while opting for career choices and choosing courses, we, including myself, sought help and advice from my seniors, relatives, and elders in the family. But gone are those days. You can never give advices to the Gen Z kids. Instead, we can only share our advices and the opinions on the choices which they have already made. Now, for them to make the best choices and grab the best opportunity where whatever challenge comes through, that is where the part of good and gentle parenting comes into play. With a well-nurtured environment which a school and its faculties can provide. So in other words, the school is the nucleus of every child's life. not just bringing academic development, but also social and mental development. I am left with wonder that Sri Sankara Global Academy is doing it excellently. Interacting with the kids and the teachers today had given me an insight of how well disciplined the system of the school is. Only through good schooling, you learn how to find solution to unexpected challenges. While I was a student, I had always wondered why we need algebra in life. Because I'm not going to solve for X to get a good job or to be a good parent. But going through all those math problems had made me good enough to gather all the facts and evaluate the information and go through whatever problem life throws at me. So school is the one and only place which teaches self-discipline, which in Tamil goes as Tani Manida Olkam. So school is such a holy place which builds every child's core personality, and therefore it is important in the value system. And I request that the teachers and the faculties here are doing their best to promote values such as sharing, kindness, broad-mindedness, respecting our elders, being magnanimous, being sportive, and most importantly, how to overcome failures in life. Anyone can teach you math or science, but inculcating all these good values and high standard thoughts can only be done by good teachers and through a well-nurtured campus. And therefore, my dear teachers and parents, let these children have a very joyful experience in the school, because it is a very extremely stressful and a competitive world out there. So you have to mold their children. They are all yours. They are all the little flowers blooming to the world. So I request your teachers to take gentle and extremely good care of them to make them a responsible Indian citizen. So we often ask our children, what do you want to do when you grow up and become an adult? I would appeal you parents to ask them what you want to do today. Because every day is a new experience. Every day you learn something. Every day you mold yourself. So let not the child lose their innocence and their joyful childhood in all the competition and the stress out there, and instead encourage them to pursue their dreams and interests, be it sports, music, literature, politics, dramatics, cooking, rocketry, medicine, engineering, fashion, media, and else more. Hope to see many budding and rising stars from this prestigious institution. Lastly, appeal to all the mothers out here in particular, teach your girl child to be ambitious. It is not in a wrong way. It is good to be ambitious, because women who do very well in their professional life were taught by their mothers in the very early ages to be ambitious. Make their girl child to talk out, to voice out every day, because it's a very common Indian mindset. In a very subtle and a calm way, we tell our girl child to be quiet and to be obedient, which we don't do it consciously, but we are told by our elders and grandparents to be so. On the contrary, I would ask, please let a girl child's voice be heard at all homes and give them their mighty wings to fly and question and to pursue their dreams. Because empowering a girl child is empowering your home, empowering the future, and empowering the nation. Thank you so much, dear parents, for giving me this very privileged opportunity to talk with you all and share my words. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Your lovable nature and your involvement for women and child health is truly impressive, and I really thank you for being here today and addressing us in this gathering. Let us all have another round of applause for the great achievements. It was really impressive, ma'am. Your accomplishments and your work has truly inspired us to do something great. Mix and creativity cultivated into something great which stays with you for a lifetime. The reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more. And now is the time to recognize our students, the future leaders of the society. Now we will be starting with the toppers list of year 2020, and I call upon our chief guest to distribute the prizes for today. And first on the list we have Abhirami R, who got an A star in BS and English, A in Math, Biology, Chemistry and Physics. Today, her sister Matangi R is receiving her award on her behalf. Come on guys, cheer them up. They worked really hard to get here. And next we have Gurumurthy S, who got an A in Physics, Chemistry, Business Studies and English. That's really great. And for the year 2021, I call upon our guest of honor for today to give away their prizes. Welcome, in the year 2021, first we have Keshavar, who was a world topper in English and who got an A star in all the subjects. Come on guys. That was truly inspiring. Next we have Varshini R, who also got A star in all the subjects. That's truly great. And next we have Guhashri K, who got an A star in Biology, Business Studies, Chemistry, English, French and Physics. And next we have Murali Krishna Ji, who got an A star in Biology, Business Studies, Chemistry, Maths and Physics. And next we have Monish S, who got A star in Biology, Business Studies, Chemistry, Maths and Physics. Hats off to their hard work. Thank you, ma'am. Now we start with the year 2022, and now I call upon Srimati Kalaivani to distribute the prizes. Cheer up! In the year 2022, children appeared for 7 subjects. And first, we have Matangi R, who secured 9 points on 9 in 5 subjects, that is Biology, Chemistry, Maths, Physics and BS. Along with that, she also got 9 in Tamil. She is also receiving the High Griva Award for her academic proficiency. And next up, we have Nitin Harish, who also secured 9 points in 5 subjects, that is English, Business Studies, Chemistry, Physics and Maths. Those are some amazing achievements. He is further receiving Hayagriva Award for his excellence and also the Surya Award for his 100% attendance. And now, last on the list, we have Arihant R, who secured 9 points in 4 subjects: Maths, Physics, Business Studies and English. And now, we have, that's the end of year 2022, and now we also have the awardees for this year, and let's begin with that. Come on guys, let's have a round of applause to welcome the awardees of this year.
Firstly, I request Padmavati ma'am to come onto the dais to give away the Patanjali Award. Thank you, ma'am. A blessing for a healthy life is yoga. It is about bringing harmony with the mind and the body. Till date, people follow the ancient practices of yoga. Now, let us call upon one such young yet proficient yoga practitioner, Anjana S. Iyer of grade 6, to get the Patanjali Award for yoga. Let's give a round of applause. Bharatanatyam, an evocative dance, is a flamboyant classical of India. So without further delay, let us award Mahalakshmi R of grade 8, a proficient Bharatanatyam dancer, the Lord Nataraja Award, as she has mastered the 2 aspects: Tandava, signifying power and movement, and Lasya, signifying grace and the Navarasas. Now I request Lata ma'am to come on to the dais for the next awards. Thank you, ma'am. Just like dance, music is also a prevalent fine art in India. It is vast and contains many melodious and divine compositions. Carnatic music is a significant part of Indian classical music. So let us invite Sri Kripa S of grade 9, who has a euphonious voice and has been learning Carnatic music since a young age. Lord Nandi is known to be the god of Mridangam. As the escort of Lord Ishvara, Nandi used to carry Mridangam for the Rudra Tandava, the divine performance of Lord Rudra. So as you can guess, this year's Nandikeshwara Award goes to Shreyas S of grade 7. Now I request Soumya Shankar ma'am to give away the rewards. Thank you, ma'am. Recollecting the saying of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Along with commemorating the fine arts of India, we also value the Western fine arts. Therefore, let us give away the Srivani Award for keyboard to a awesome keyboard player, Tarun S of grade 10. Adding to this, we have another award that celebrates the international arts. This award recognizes martial arts originating in Japan. So let us present the JBM Award for Karate to Mohammad Rakshan of grade 10, an agile and adept karate kid. Now moving on to appreciating character, first on the list we have the Totakacharya Award. Totakacharya is a devoted student of Sri Adi Shankara and his respect towards his guru and other people is noteworthy. Remembering that, we must respect everyone and be humble. Let us have Jani Neelam of grade 9 on the stage to collect the Totakacharya Award. request Parvata ma'am to give away the awards. Next up, we have the Madhubani Award. This award is for cherishing the aptitude related to intricate and vibrant drawings and painting. Let us welcome Prarthana of grade 7, a virtuoso in drawing and painting, to receive the Madhubani Award. Cicero once said, "A room without books is like a body without a soul." Books are carriers of wisdom. Books help in exploring your creativity and take you to another world. They are truly magical. A renowned scientist, Sir C.V. Raman, is an enthusiastic reader, and inspired from that, we now give away the C.V. Award to voracious reader Rudra Kamaljit of grade 8. Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Srimati Nagarajan to give away the awards. Referring to the saying of Mahatma Gandhi, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Volunteers do not necessarily have the time, they just have the hearts. Let us appreciate volunteers. And now I call upon one such enthusiastic volunteer, Neha M. of grade 9, to receive the Swayam Sevak Award. Those were some amazing characteristics. Now I request our beloved principal, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, to give away the awards. Now let us give away the Bharata Award. Sorry, I call upon our beloved CEO sir to come and give the awards. Now let us give away the Bharata Award to Ananya P of grade 9 and entitle her as the best student of SSGA 2022. The sacred land of India is blessed with many great emperors, and one such king is Harishchandra, who is a Raja Rishi. What makes him so famous and significant is that he never left the path of truth. Honesty and integrity are vital in building character. Remembering the slogan, Satyameva Jayate, gloriously written on our national emblem, I call upon Avatika Shri of grade 10 to get the Harishchandra Award for her truthfulness.
Thank you. As we appreciate our students, our management is magnanimous enough to appreciate and recognize the continuous diligence of our teachers. So let us now witness the happy moment where we cherish the hard work of teachers. We start up with grade 10 teachers. I request Viswanathan sir to give away the prizes. First on the list we have Srimati Shanti Natrajan, one of the senior most and energetic teacher. She handles business study for grade 10. Next we have Srimati Sharla Devi, a nurturing, enthusiastic teacher who handles biology for grade 10. Next up, we have our humble and supportive academic coordinator, Vijay Meenakshi, who handles physics and chemistry. Next, we invite Srimati Sridevi, a joyful, optimistic Tamil teacher of grade 10. We also have Srimati Gauri Vidya Sagar, a well-experienced teacher handling mathematics for grade 10. Next on list we have Sai Srinivas Nandagopalan, who is an inspiring, passionate English teacher, has produced a world topper during his stay here. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Punctuality is not about being on time. It is about respecting our own commitment. And this commitment is not possible only by the effort of an individual, but because of their family members. We thank each and every family member for helping our colleagues to keep up their punctuality. Here we have no late, no permission awardees. We start up with Mrs. Shanti Natrajan. I request Nagarajan sir to give away the prize. Next we have Sharlan Devi ma'am. Followed by Vijay Meenakshi ma'am. Next on list is Sangeeta ma'am. Gauri ma'am. Followed by Revati ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Hip hip hooray to all the teachers and the students. After all that we've achieved in the past years, it's my honor to welcome the straightforward and humble man of action, our CEO sir, who's a disciple of our correspondent sir and a guru to all of us, to inspire the generations to follow the right path and move towards the future.
Sadasiva Samarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. We are already running late by 13 minutes. So I need to, cut short and make it as quick as possible so that we will be able to finish the program at least punctually. Today's topic is Vande Guru Paramparam. And we know that Guru is a teacher. And we also use this term Guru in so many different places, in so many different occasions. Now I seek the blessings of all the known and the unknown Gurus of this Akhanda Bharat. I also seek the blessings of the lineage of the seers of our Mutt. The reason why this lineage is so divine is when we seek to learn anything, there are a few very primordial fundamental questions like who are we, where have we come from, what happens after death, what is this body, is there a soul inside this body, what happens, etc., etc. So many people will keep aside these questions, or they will have these questions for a few years when they are very young, and slowly they decide that we will not be able to get the answers and leave it. But I got all the answers from none other than Adi Shankara. Therefore, this lineage is very close to my heart, because there is no further explanation is needed after the teachings of Adi Shankara. இது மாதிரிலாம் நான் போய் பசங்கள்கிட்ட சொல்லும்போது பசங்களாம் என்கிட்ட சார் நல்லவனாக இருந்தால் தான் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டு, பாரு கடவுள் வந்து உன்னை பார்த்துப்பார், நம்ம சுற்றி பார்க்குறோம் சார், எங்கள் ஆற்றுல கூட அப்பா அம்மாலாம் பேசுகிறா, எல்லோரும் தாத்தா பாட்டிலாம் பேசிக்கிறா, கெட்டவன்லாம் நல்லா தான் இருக்கான், அவனை பாரு இவனை பாரு, அப்போது எதுக்கு சார் நான் நல்லவனாக இருக்கணும், இது ஒரு காமன் கொஷன். Why should I take up this path of ahimsa? Why should I take up this path of yama and niyama? Why should I be good? இதுக்கு எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆன்சர் கிடைச்ச ஒரு கதையை மாத்திரம் சொல்லிவிட்டு இன்றைக்கி டாக் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். ஒரு சின்ன மலை, ஒரு கிராமத்தில் கீழே வெள்ளம் ஓடுறது, ஹெவி ரெயின், தண்டர் அண்ட் லைட்னிங். அப்போ அந்த வெள்ளம் ஏறிண்டே போகிறது. ஸோ பீப்புள் டு நாட் நோ வாட் டு டூ. அப்போ இந்த சின்ன மலைக்கு மேலே எல்லோரும் ஏறிடுறா. அந்த மலை மேலே ஒரு சின்ன குடில் இருக்குது, குடிசை. அந்த குடிசையில் தான் எல்லாரும் போய் ஒளிஞ்சிக்கிறா மழையிலேருந்து தப்பிக்கிறதுக்கு. மேலேருந்து பார்த்தா வெள்ளம் ஏறிண்டே போகிறது, ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்குது. இது என்னப்பா, மழை நிற்குமா, வெள்ளம் வடியுமா? அப்போ இந்த குரூப்பில் இருக்கிற அந்த ஊரில் இருந்து போன எல்லாரும், அந்த குடியில் இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரும், ஏய் யாரோ ஒருத்தன் பெரிய தப்பு பண்ணியிருக்கான்பா, அந்த பாவத்துக்கு அவனை தண்டிக்கிறதுக்கு தான் கடவுள் இப்படி பண்ணுறாரு, அவருக்கு கோவம் வந்துடுது இப்படின்னு சொன்ன உடனே இது கொஞ்சம் கன்வின்சிங்காக இருந்தது. அப்போ அந்த ஒரு ஆளை கடவுளை சாகடிக்க விட்டுட்டா பாக்கி எல்லாரும் பழைப்பா இல்லை? ஏம்மா நல்ல ஐடியா அப்படி. சரி, எப்படி அந்த ஆளை ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணுறது? அப்போ ஒரு டிசைட் பண்ணாங்க. அந்த குடிலுக்கு வெளியில் ஒரு மரம் இருந்தது. ஒத்தத்தராக போய் அந்த மரத்தை தொடணும், திரும்பி வரணும். யார் கெட்டவனோ அவன் போய் அந்த மரத்தை தொடும்போது அதில் இடி விழும், அவன் போயிடுவான், மழை நின்றுடும், நம்ம எல்லாரும் சேவ்டு. நல்ல ஐடியாப்பா இது அப்படின்னு எல்லாரும் ஒருத்தராக போய் தொட ஆரம்பித்தான். அந்த குரூப்பில் ஒருத்தர் இதெல்லாத்தையும் கேட்காம அவர் பாட்டு கண்ண பண்ணி ராமநாமா சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தார். இது நல்லதோ அது நடக்கட்டும், எல்லாருக்கும் நல்லது நடக்கட்டும் அப்படியே மனசில் நினச்சின்னா ஒரு பாட்டுக்கு ராமநாமா. இப்போ எல்லாரும் போய் தொடும்போது போகும்போது நினச்சிப்பாங்க, அச்சிச்சோ அந்த பழைய பக்கத்து வீட்டு கோழியை திருடணுமே, அவ்வளோதான் நம்ம போயிட்டோமோ. அப்புறம் இன்னொருத்த நினச்சிப்பான், அவன் சைக்கிளை நான் ஏதோ பஞ்சர் பண்ணி விட்டேனே, அச்சிச்சோ எப்படின்னு. எல்லோரும் போய் தொட்டுட்டு திரும்பி வரும்போது, நான் பண்ணது பெரிய பாவம் இல்லை போல இருக்கு, கடவுள் மன்னிச்சிட்டாருப்பா அப்படின்னு நினச்சிட்டே திரும்பி வந்துடுவாங்க எல்லாரும். இந்த ராமநாமா சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தவர் தான் டேர்ன் எடுத்தது வந்தது. அவரை கூப்பிட்டு சொல்லுவாங்க, நீங்கள் போய் தொட்டுடுவாங்கன்னு. என்ன விஷயம் பாரு, எல்லோரும் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதனால் என்ன, நான் போய் தொடுறேன்னு எல்லாருக்கும் ஆனால் தெரியும் அவர் நல்லவர்னு. ஆனால் ரூல்னால் ரூல் எல்லோரும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணும். சரின்னு அவர் போவார், அந்த மரத்தை தொடுவார், இடி இந்த குடிலில் விழும். இப்போ மற்றவங்க எல்லாரும் காலி. அப்போ கடவுள் என்ன நினச்சி இதை பண்ணார் அப்படின்னா, அந்த ஒரு நல்லவனை காப்பாற்றுறதுக்காக எல்லா கெட்டவனையும் காப்பாற்றிருக்கார். ஸோ நம்ம நல்லவனாக இருந்தால் கடவுள் காப்பாற்றுவாரான்னா சத்தியமாக காப்பாற்றுவார். கெட்டவனாக இருந்தால் கவலைப்பட மாட்டார், நம்மளை பற்றி காப்பாற்றலாம் மாட்டார், அதே சமயத்தில் கவலையும் பட மாட்டார். நீ எப்படியோ போ அப்படின்னு விட்டுருவார். அப்போ ஏதாவது ஒரு நல்லவன் பின்னாடி ஒளிஞ்சுண்டா தப்பிச்சுக்கலாம், அப்படி வேண்டாம் பண்ணலாம். அப்படியாவது ஒரு குருவை நம்ம தேடி ஒளிஞ்சுக்கணும். ஏன்னா நம்ம நல்லவனாக இருப்போமா அப்படின்னு டவுட் வந்ததுன்னா. ஸோ இதை தான் ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாக சொல்லிட்டாங்க, பரித்ராணாய சாதுனாம் விநாசாய சதுஷ்கிருதாம். ஸோ அவரோட ஃபஸ்ட்டு டியூட்டி இஸ் டு சேவ் த குட். If time permits, he will punish the evil. But definitely he will save the good. Happy life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With your words in mind, we'll surely work harder and aspire to achieve various milestones. Now, I call upon our respected trustee, Shri Viswanathan, to address the gathering.
ஜெய் ஜெய் சங்கர, ஹரஹர சங்கர. காஞ்சி பெரியவருடைய அருளாசியோடு 47 வருஷங்களுக்கு முன்பாக தொடங்கப்பட்ட சங்கரா பள்ளியினுடைய அங்கமாக இந்த குளோபல் பள்ளி திகழ்கிறது. இந்த சங்கரா பள்ளியானது இதன் மூலமாக பல இடங்களில் தமிழ்நாடு பூராவும் பல இடங்களில் பள்ளிகள் துவக்கப்பட்டுள்ளன. பெரியோருடைய ஆட்சி என்னவென்றால் ஆசி ஆசை நமது கலாச்சாரத்தை ஒட்டி தர்மத்தின் ஒட்டி நமது குழந்தைகளுக்கு நல்ல கல்வி கொடுக்க வேண்டும் என்ற ஆர்வம் ஆசை அதை நாங்கள் எல்லாம் நிறைவேற்றி வருகிறோம். குருநாதனுடைய இன்றைய தினம் குரு பரம்பரா என்று இதற்கு தலைப்பு கொடுத்திருந்தார்கள். குரு பரம்பரையிலே நமது ஆசிரியர் பெருமக்கள் அனைவரும் குரு பரம்பரை. அவர்களுக்கு தாழ் பணிந்து விடைபெறுகிறேன். ஜெய் ஜெய் சங்கர.
Enlightening us with that motivating speech, sir. I appreciate all the brilliant guests and our spectators present today. I would like to call upon Vijay Meenakshi ma'am to convey our gratitude.
Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. Good evening, everyone. I feel honored to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of Sri Shankara Global Academy and my own behalf. I would firstly thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. E. Satish Balaji, and Guest of Honor, Dr. Sridevi Satish Balaji, for sparing their valuable time for us. We are grateful for your insightful presence and guidance in the commemoration. Along with that, I also extend my gratitude to our correspondent, Sri M. Ramakrishnan, our CEO Sir S.K. Sundararajan, and our principal, Srimati Gayathri Viswanathan, for organizing this glorious and fun-filled gathering that connects people. I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude for the teachers for their incessant and assiduous work in embellishing the day with eye-catching performances. I would like to equally thank our non-teaching staff, a vital part of the event, for taking great efforts in arranging and tidying to add on to the smoothness of the event. Furthermore, I thank the office admin of SSGA along with her team and the office staff of SSV East Tambaram. We are highly grateful to our students for their zealous participation in the event and their conscientious efforts to put all their zeal and determination. I especially thank our parents for supporting the students and taking part in this event with equal enthusiasm as our students. We immensely appreciate your coordination throughout the academic year. Further, I would like to thank Mr. Dilip Kumar for assisting us in technical support by providing light, LED display, video, photography, advertising, and catering service. Along with that, I thank Mr. Sendil for arranging the stage and sound system. To add, I thank Mr. Vignesh Kumar for creating the invitations. I also thank Mrs. Kokila for her technological support. We also extend our gratitude to Sri Shankara Vidyalaya East Tambaram for their wholehearted support. Finally, once again, I would like to express my laudation to all known and unknown hands that contributed to the success of our school's annual day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request all the dignitaries to occupy their seats in the auditorium.
Jai Jai Shankara, Harara Shankara. I am here to introduce a special student who was with us for 10 years. Passed out with flying colors, 7 A stars with a World Toppers Award for English. He did his +1 and +2 in NEOS and is planning to fly abroad for his hires. Yes, it's none other than Keshav R, who will be sharing some of his academic experiences today with us. Welcome, Keshav.
Hello. Hara Shankara, Jai Jai Shankara. When I was asked to give this speech, I was told that the duration should be within few minutes, which is very difficult for me because as many of the people who are here know, I talk a lot. All the teachers would know especially. But today, especially since we're already running out of time and everyone's tired, I'll keep it short. So, from Suja ma'am's introduction and from all of the things which have happened today, I'm really grateful for that. I'm sure a lot of you know about me now. SSGA is my first school, and I studied here for 10 years. So after that, I joined the National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS. And NIOS is a board in which you study on your own. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to attend classes. You study on your own. But at the same time, the responsibility is also yours. You don't study, you can't blame your teachers for it. So a lot of people asked me some time back, why did I do this? What was the reason? I could have continued in IGCSE Cambridge. Why did I want to do this? And I've never given a straight answer up till today. The reason is, from a very young age, even though school, this has been like, this has been like a second family for me. I always felt like doing something outside of school. I always felt, especially, I mean, you can see with my glasses, computer science was my interest. My first computer teacher, computer science was my main interest. But I didn't want to study it in school. I wanted to do something else. And so I joined my father's business as a software developer along with him. And normally if you hear a school kid joining some work, you'll think, oh, he's giving coffee, he's sweeping the tables. It's nothing like that. It's very challenging. And the reason that I could do all of this, it's been 1 year since I've joined, and I've learned so much. And the reason I could do all of this is because I was in this NIOS curriculum. See, anyone else who say NIOS, those students don't study properly, that's why they join. It's not the case. The papers are CBSE level, and they are very difficult. But more above that, apart from the curriculum itself, I'll end soon, don't worry. I think the main question here is that not about the curriculum that defines us, but what is about the student or the child that defines him. For me, within the class, I wouldn't keep my mouth shut. Everyone knows that. But because of the influence, if I'd gone to any other school, I would have had a very hard time. But from the influence of so many teachers here, Principal Ma'am, notably Srinivasan Sir, Suja Ma'am, Deepa Ma'am, and so many others, I want to name everyone, but I don't have time. I was able to choose this curriculum and use it to realize my dreams, which is one day I want to start my own company in software. So these are big dreams for a small kid to have. But I wish to say that NIOS made it possible. The past 1 year I've been doing this. It's difficult. But when we do something difficult like climbing Mount Everest, when we achieve it, we feel some satisfaction. And even though this is really difficult for me, I feel the pride in knowing that instead of confining myself to a classroom, I really managed to chase my dreams. And I am really thankful to SSV, the management of NIOS, and to SSGA for letting me choose that. And for any of you who feel like you have that type of talent, that passion, I would advise you also to think and choose the same. You can always talk to me. I love hearing from my juniors. So, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Keshav. We now saw and also heard from Keshav, who stays in line with traits which Abraham Lincoln wanted to be instilled in his son by his school teacher. I am here to read the letter of Abraham Lincoln to his son's school teacher, in which he says, in a school, teach him it is far honorable to fail than to cheat. Teach him to have faith to his own ideas, even if everyone tells him they are wrong. Teach him to be gentle with gentle people and tough with the tough. Teach him always to be sublime and have faith in himself, by which he will always have sublime faith in mankind. Thank you.